Okay, so this is just a little video that I'm going to upload. So it's not live, it's just a video. I'm practicing, so y'all bear with me. I'm going to walk you all through how we make our face masks at Cheddar Customs. This right here, I don't know if you can see it, because like I said, I'm learning. This is a Singer HD with heavy duty 4452. I'm using Gutermann all-purpose in our face mask, and right to the side of me, I have several that have already been prepped. They're cut, and we're using the I Think So face mask pattern for quote unquote superhero masks. So this is the top, and this is the bottom. This is the inside of it all. Um, got 3/8 seam allowance. That's my stitch right there. Goes out the front of the nose. This is actually the inside of the back piece. This one here is this here is a non-woven fusible interfacing, which is what acts as a liner in our face mask. This also gives it stability and make sure that there's no moisture passing through when you speak, which protects you and those people around you. And this is a cotton, quilt cotton material here and here. And as you can see right here, you cannot see through the top layer, which is what the CDC recommends. It's a tight woven quilt material, quilt cotton, and then the interface also makes it better. So here we go. We're gonna start at the bottom of the face mask. I don't know if you can see it, like I said. With a 3/8 inch seam allowance, we're gonna go around removing pins and clips as we go. You do not want to sew over those, which is not good for your sewing machine. And there's a elastic material that we bought that would go for the ear loops. See, it's extremely elastic. It's comfortable, great for all day wear. So I'm gonna sew this up real fast, and then we're gonna clip our corners. And on the inside of the face mask, because we're gonna we stitch on the inside, then we're gonna turn the right side out. We're using a 2 millimeter stitch length. So make sure we get all our pieces together, everything's lined up. And then we'll go back around where we started. Back stitch, raise the needle, clip. And then we left a little hole. There's a hole that's been left right here where we're going to turn the inside out. So you see, again, with the 3/8 seam allowance all the way around. And then to help make those corners snug, we just clip the corners. Making sure not to clip your threads. Dog ear it again. Maybe I won't. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it inside out. Being mindful of our corners, we're gonna take them and make sure you poke them out. I know some people have to use a chopstick or something with a blunt end because you don't want anything with a sharp tip because it'll poke a hole through your corner. You don't want that. Push that corner out, and then you see there's our elastic ear loop. There's the nose and all of that. So you see it, look all kind of wonky. So we're going to give it a quick shaping with our hands. Finger press it. And right here where we use to turn it, we're going to just turn it in. Again, 3/8 of an inch. If you need to, you can put a little pin in it, but I've made so many of these, it's unnecessary. I'm going to pinch it down, hold it with our fingers, put it back under the presser foot. I know some people like to do a top stitch with a longer length, maybe like a 2.5 or a 3. But because I want to make sure that the ear loop stay in long, regardless of what you're doing with it, I'm going to leave it at a 2. So a stitch and back stitch again. Top stitch about 1/8 of an inch from the edge of the mask. When you get to the corner, you're going to lift your presser foot and pivot. Make sure that you keep your needle down. Makes it easier to turn your mask. And please excuse the bouncing around. I'm going to work on that too. Have to have a more stable. And then we get back around to where we started. We're going to back stitch again. Some people call it a back tack. Lift out, make sure our needle is in the highest position so the thread don't come out. Snip threads. I personally like to give it a little burn just to seal it. And there's the face mask. Nice and ready. Wonderful. So it takes about 7 minutes to make a face mask. That's from first sewing it all the way to the end of sewing it. But you have to remember it takes about a total of 15 to cut it out. There's 2 pieces plus the third piece, which is the non-woven interfacing. And each side has a seam down the middle. You don't have to worry about or be concerned about particles getting through because, like I said, it has a non-woven interfacing. You have to make sure that your stitch length is a 2 or 2.5. Keep it nice and tight. And then once it has relaxed, because we've been fiddling with it, it'll relax and it'll be all right. Thank you.